Leo Savage, Leo Savage, going all the way in, we about to smash it. Leo Savage, Leo Savage, got the matches, about to set the game on fire, yeah. Leo Savage, Leo Savage, going all the way in, we about to smash it. Leo Savage, Leo Savage, got the matches, about to set the game on fire. Leo Savage, Leo Savage,
What is up?
we about to smash it. Leo Savage,
Get pumped up, baby.
got the matches, about to set the
Get
game on
pumped
fire.
up, yeah.
Got the heat
Hey.
to your face glow.
Hey.
Leo Savage, still Mace flow. Seamless.
What's up, y'all? Good morning. Welcome.
Started from the bottom of the bell.
Welcome.
From the ground up, bounce up when you get knocked
It's time,
down.
man.
Got the game on lockdown, rock out, better
Whoa,
go
whoa, whoa,
engagement.
whoa, whoa. Wait a second. I feel like
Rise to the occasion. Let's get it, yeah.
I feel like sneezing.
Leo Savage.
It's true.
Going all the way
I do.
in, we about to smash it. Leo Savage.
Wait. Am I almost set up?
Matches about to set the game on fire.
Bro, you're kidding me.
Leo Savage.
You're kidding me.
All the way in, we about to smash it. Leo Savage. Leo Savage.
You're kidding me.
Got the matches about to set the game on fire. Yeah. Leo Savage. Leo Savage.
This is crazy.
Going all the way in, we about to smash it.
This is crazy.
Leo Savage. Got the matches about to set the game on fire. Yeah. Ride a wave, ride a storm, make the boat float. About to hit him with a rope float. Life's full of roadblocks, setbacks. We don't step back.
One second. We're almost there, y'all.
Heat got a nitro, hydro, core, lost some battles, win the war. Let it rain, let it pour, come rain, come shine, give them more. Yo, they can't stop us, we just letting them know. Got that kettlebell flow.
No, I think we'll be okay.
Leo Savage, going
Hey,
we about to
not just like click that.
Leo Savage, got the matches about to set the game on fire. Yeah. Leo Savage, going all the way in, we about to smash it. Leo
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies.
Got the matches about to set the game on fire. Yeah. Leo.
You know, I'm just going to say it. Listen, the chances are, okay, if you're rolling with me, you might not be gentlemen. So I use the term ladies and gentlemen loosely. You're probably all a bunch of savages. You're probably all just a steaming pile of savages. And I should start saying, good morning, savages. It's time for your morning Steel Mace Flow episode. Number, are we on 11? We're on 12? Okay, I was going to teach 11. But I think the kitty is not. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great reminder before we get started. Kick all the cats, dogs, small children out of your room. Lock the door. Go outside and make sure nobody's around. It's time to swing some mace. Also, if you are underneath a fan, don't hit the fan. Okay, look. All right? Mace distance yourself about 6 feet away from everything. All right? We were distancing people away from us before it was cool. You know what I'm saying? All right. Guys, we've got our trusty warm-up mace, our blue 5-pound Australian mace. I think it's I don't know if it's 5 pounds. It's 2 kilograms. So 4.4 pounds. Is that the math on there? And we're just getting a little warmed up. Guys, I had a great night's sleep. I'm having a great morning. I've got a great cup of coffee. And our series is going along really well. And let me put that out there. It's not like I'm getting a ton of more subscribers. It's not like my videos are getting millions of views. But I am getting interaction with you guys. You guys are telling me what you like, what you don't like, what you appreciate. And I am thankful for it. So, guys, once again, it is time for Steel Mace Flow Education! Wait. That's right. All right, so those of you who don't know, my camera's a robot. It's not a real person. And thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Who's out there, man? Give me a little chat. Today, we're going to cover a very neat 360. That's right. The 360 is usually a move done from vertical, or thought as a vertical bottom grip position, and you swing around the shoulders. Now, there's a couple different ways you can do 360s. You can do it with one hand. You can do it with one hand in the opposite direction. You can do it with one hand outside of your shoulder. That's a choke swing from Herbert, the Floating Dutchman. You can do a 360 in front. But we don't really think of the 360 in front like we do the 360 in back. For some reason, because the mace goes behind our back, it is a proper 360. But folks, I beg you to ask the difference. What's the difference between if I swing a 360 in front and swing a 360 in the back? It's still a 360. It's just maybe some direction, you know? And so what does that mean? It means it's coachable, it's useful. We just have to find good use for it. Now, in today's episode, we are going to be covering the bottom swing, which will turn into a front-facing 360, which might turn into some other fun things. Let's go ahead and get started in today's lesson. Wait, did you secure your area? There's no dogs in the way? Move that coffee table. Watch out for it. Move the coffee table out of the way. Get it out of the way. Okay? Listen, my students think that they know where everything is. You start flowing, things start happening to you. You start bumping into stuff. That's not what we want. We want zero bumps, zero collisions. And let's get started. All right. I'm going to start off holding my mace just like so, like you would doing a curl in under grip. I'm going to hold my mace parallel to the floor, which means it's flat. This is not flat. This is not flat. Flat. Also, my forearms from elbow to knuckle are flat. I'm not doing this with my knuckles. My knuckles are curled up. My forearms are activated. My arms are not completely glued tight to my body. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to create a super loose grip right here. Loose. Barely hanging on. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to lower the mace, lift the mace, lower and lift. And all I'm doing is I'm using my spare hand, my guiding hand, to move my mace. But here's the move. I want you to focus on this one right here. Look. All I'm doing is turning over my hand. I think we've done it. Have we done this before? We've done this before. This is the action. All I'm going to do is drop my mace and rotate my hand. Now, if I drop my mace and catch the momentum at the right time, what will happen is my hand will creep towards the inside and my mace head will lift up. It's easy. Here's the move. Rock it. Pull it over. And so just check this out. The head starts right here and ends in the same spot. So beautifully, we have done a 360 from landmark 2 under position to landmark 2 under position. All right, the fun has been had. Let's try that on the other side. I'm going to pray namaste, switch to the other side, and I'm going to grip about shoulder width apart. It's important that there is some length of mace in between the middle hand and the head, so that way you can create some drag. If you're too close, the drag's on this side, not on this side, and it doesn't make it mechanically sound. All right, so from here, what are we going to do? We're going to keep a loose grip on our middle hand, loose, so that way we can corkscrew and spiral the mace as it moves. We're going to use our bottom hand to guide. Now, you're probably saying, Leo, aren't you using a big mace yet? And I'm going to also say, that way so I could do it again and eat up more of your time, which means YouTube likes me more. So if I do 2 maces, you guys get double the content. Also, it just shows that if you have a shorter mace, a 7-pound mace from Onnit, or one of these beautiful blue Australian maces from Synergy, things are going to work a little better. All right, loose grip. We're going to drop. As we drop, we're going to curl inside and catch some momentum. We're going to take our bottom hand and immediately as we drop it, we're going to go pop and catch right in front of you, just like so. Pop. Now you notice I'm catching the mace as quick as I can. I'm going from release position to release position, and that time I even cross over to the other side. And I cross my opposite hand over to the other side. Pop. 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 All right, we've done it. Let's switch sides. All right, now depending on where I am on the mace, there will be more drag, which will just mean you'll need to be a little bit more patient on the way in. So I'm going to move my hand down a little bit, and I'm going to make everything symmetrical. So my hands are just right outside my biceps. Maybe yours are too. I've got my feet facing straight. I've got my knees slightly bent, but acknowledging that a mace is getting ready to pass in front of my front line, I want to make sure to have my knees not super far out. Definitely not locked, but just a little bit bent. And from there, I'm going to drop my mace. And as I do this, I'm going to take my bottom hand and I'm really going to start working on catching the momentum and bringing my bottom hand in an arch over to the other side. Now what you're starting to see is you're seeing a little bit of an arc, but on the bottom there seems to be this flat line that the mace lands in. Let's see if you can see it. Here's the flat line. Here's the arc. Oh, and then the mace goes flat. So it looks like we kind of have a half circle going on. What would happen if we continued to chase the spiral line? Well, it might look something like this. And so now, am I doing a 360 with the mace? Yeah, but I'm doing a 360 with the whole mace. The whole mace is traveling in a circle, whereas most 360s, it's just the head that travels in a circle. Now we are taking the whole mace and making a circle. And this technique really just comes from the bottom swing. All I'm doing is chasing the tail with the head. Almost how like a rocket engine propels a rocket. Here's the burner, and it pushes into the top. And this is our bottom swing. Now, our bottom swing, as you saw, it can turn into other swings and back into our bottom swing motion, or it could turn into like another move. It's a great transition for Shaolin Zero, and it transitions out just as well. It's a great transition for a mill. It's a great transition for a sword swing. There it is. And that is the bottom swing. I know what you're saying, Coach. Couldn't it be done with a full-size mace? Let's find out. Guys, also, this mace is still for sale, but the price went up to $20,000 now. $20,000. This one's yours. Geez, I wonder if anybody will buy that, you know? Wouldn't that be a wild thing if somebody said, I got to have that blue mace. I've got an extra $20,000 from my Powerball billion-dollar winnings. All right, here she is. The 1.5" hollow-handled music. Very important that the hollow is handled. All right. Notice I'm holding about the same width apart that I was earlier. And if I drop the head, what was the techniques we were going to use? Loose grip, and we're just going to control the head. Now, the first thing I notice is this tail and how close it gets close to me. And so my instinct, this is so fucking cool. This is one of the best things about the mace. My instinct is to fix my posture. This is my first instinct, and I love any type of physical. My camera picked up on my hand signal again. Yes, I love it when the workout fixes the architecture of the student without trying. So we crossed and we found out, hey, that tail is wagging in front of my face. After I've done that a few times, I'm going to reach across. I'm going to drive inside and grab as quick as I can. So our first catch was off to the side. Our second catch was vertical. Our final catch will be maybe in crossbody top. And there it is. But as you guys are seeing, there's the arc and then the flat side. Let's see if we can't make this one complete circle. And here we go. Boom. 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 There it is. Both of my hands are touching the mace the whole time. One's controlling, one's guiding. As soon as one switches to control, the other one switches to guide. Control, guide. Control, guide. Now, the bottom swing, like I said, can be paired with the Shaolin Zero, which goes very nice. The bottom swing can be done with the mill. It goes very nice. The bottom swing can be done with the outside 360. It goes very nice. And let's do it on both sides. So what do you guys think? Is this a technique you're going to use? I know I do. I think I'm just kind of thinking back and having some memories. Also, one of you guys out there said that they enjoy me talking, to keep talking, that it adds to the experience. And not only does it, I'm glad it adds to your experience because it definitely adds to mine. Having authentic moments in front of the camera has been the best way to show myself. And so I'm just reliving a memory. The bottom swing I used to use a lot to transition from step 2 to step 4. And I remember how beautiful that feeling was of being in a lateral lunge and going from position to position. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my gosh. The bottom swing. The bottom swing. You gonna use it? What are you gonna use it on? Hopefully everything. Hopefully the bottom swing works everywhere for you. Hey, the lesson's not over. We just got one more thing to do. Not only is it important once you learn a mace move in front, it's important to see if you can do that mace move on the sides. And so we had our bottom swing working very well in front. What if we rotate to the side? Can we still do the move? Yes, we can. And I'm just going to continue to rotate. So it seems I can do the bottom swing all the way in a circle here. Whoa, what a flow technique. Man, this is confusing. It's like patting your belly and scratching your back hair at the same time. Bam! 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 Bro, that's it. That's it. Easy. Easy stuff today. Easy stuff today. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, yes. Yes. Being a coach, one of the best duties of my life. I want to thank you guys so much for coming to the channel. Also, I've got a couple had a couple students reach out to me, or people who became students. If you guys want more information on how to become an official coach of Still Mace Flow, you can head to stillmaceflow.com. And if you're interested in training with me, I'm looking for 2 students. I will be taking in 2 students next month, students of Still Mace Flow. If you're interested in that, get a hold of me. And if you're just interested in supporting the channel monetarily, there is a super chat and a super sticker. I set up a tip system, so if you guys want to throw some tips out there, we'd appreciate it. And if not, just hit the fucking follow, hit the like, type in thanks coach, and tell me what you'd like to see next. Thank you guys so much. From the Still Mace Flow headquarters, we bid you adieu. That's it. That's all she wrote. You guys go swing some mace. I'm going to pop over to Twitch. I'm going to head over to Twitch and get my morning workout on. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Lots of love, and we'll see you next time.